Juan Gu and the Five Scruffy Giraffe, a fairy tale. Once upon a time there was a lion boy called Juan Gu. He was on the way to see his bag Isabel Care when he decided to take a shortcut through Bob. It wasn't long before Juan got lost. He looked around, but all he could see were trees. Nevertheless, he fell into his bag for his favorite toy, Hank. But Hank was nowhere to be found. Juan began to panic. He felt sure he had pocket ham. To make matters worse, he was starting to feel hungry. Unexpectedly, he saw a scruffy giraffe dressed in a green t-shirt disappearing into the trees. How good, thought Juan, for the want of anything better to do. He decided to follow the peculiarly dressed giraffe. Perhaps it could tell him the way out of the forest. Eventually, Juan reached a clearing. He found himself surrounded by houses made from different sorts of food. There was a house made from lettuce, a house made from donuts, a house made from pancakes, a house made from toffees, a house made from fruit gums, a house made from chocolate. Juan could feel his tummy rumbling. Look at the house did nothing to ease his hunger. Hello, he called. Is anybody there? Nobody replied. Juan looked at the roof on the closed house and wondered if it would be rude to eat somebody else's chimney. Obviously, it would be impolite to eat a whole house, but perhaps it would be considered acceptable to nibble the odd fixture or lick the odd fitting. In a time of need, a claque broke through the air, giving Juan a fright. A witch jumped into the space in the front of the house. She was carrying a case. In the case was Hank. Hank! shouted Juan. He turned to the witch. That's my toy! The witch just shuddered. Give Hank back! cried Juan. Not on your Nelly, said the witch. At the least let Hank out of the cage. Before she could reply, five scruffy giraffes rose in front of a footpath on the other side of the clearing. Juan recognized the one on the green t-shirt that he seen early. The witch seemed to recognize him too. Hello, big giraffe, said the witch. Good morning. The giraffe, the giraffe noticed Hank. Who is this? That's Hank, explained the witch. Oh, Hank would look lovely in my house. Give, give it to me, demanded the giraffe. The witch shook her head. Hank is staying with me. Oh, excuse me, Juan interrupted. Hank lives with me, and not in a cage. Big Giraffe ignored him. There nothing your trait? He asked the witch. The witch thought for a moment, then said, "I look to be interesting. I release him to anybody who can eat whole front door." Big Giraffe looked at the house made from the chocolate and said, "No problem. I could eat an entire house made from chocolate if I want to do. That's nothing. said the next giraffe. I could eat two house. There's no need to show off, said the witch. Just eat one front door and I'll let you have ham. Juan watched, feeling very worried. He didn't want to the witch to give ham to Big Giraffe. He didn't think Han would like living with a scruffy giraffe away from his house and all his other toys. The other four giraffes watched while Big Giraffe put on his bib and withdrew a knife and fork from his pocket. I'll eat the whole house, said Big Giraffe. Yes, you watch. Big Giraffe pulled off a corner of the front door of the house made from donuts. He gulped it down smiling, and went back for more and more and more. Eventually, Big Giraffe started to get bigger, just a little bit bigger at first, but after a few more forkfuls of donuts, he grew to size at the large snowball, and he was every bit as round. I don't feel too good, said Big Giraffe. Suddenly, he started to roll. He'd grown so round that could no longer balance. Help! He cried as he rolled off down a slope into the forest. Big Giraffe never finished eating the front door made from donuts and Hank remained trapped in the witch cage. A very giraffe stepped up and approached the house made from pancakes. I'll eat the whole house, said a very giraffe. Yes, you would. Every giraffe pulled off corner of the front door of the house made from the pancakes. She would eat the smiling and went back for more and more and more. After a while, Berries started to look a little cagey. She grew greener and greener. A woodcutter walked into the clearing. "What this boss doing here?" he asked. "I'm no bush, I'm a giraffe," said a bear giraffe. "It talks," exclaimed the woodcutter. "Those talking bosses are the worst kind. I'd better take it away before somebody gets hurt." "No way," cried a bear giraffe as the woodcutter picked her up. But the woodcutter ignored her cries and carried the giraffe away under his arm. A bear giraffe never finished eating in the front door made from the pancakes, and Han remained trapped in the witch cage. Little Giraffe stepped up and approached the house made from toffees. "I'll eat this whole house," said Little Giraffe. "Just you watch." Little Giraffe pulled off corner of the front door of the house made from toffees. He gulped it down smiling and went back for more and more and more. After 5 or 6 playfuls, Little Giraffe started to fit up comfortable on the spot. He spotted it eating toffees for a moment, then grabbed another forkful. But before he could eat, there came an almighty roar. A bottom board louder than a rock taking off propelled Little Giraffe into the sky. "Ah!" cried Little Giraffe. "I'm scared of hay." Little Giraffe was never seen again. Little Giraffe never finished eating a front door made from the toughest and had remained trapped in the witch cage. Tiny Giraffe stepped up and approached the house made from fruit gums. "I'll eat this whole house," sighed Tiny Giraffe. "Just you watch." Tiny Giraffe pulled off a corner in the front door of the house made from fruit gums. She gulped it down smiling and went back for more and more and more. However, on the mouthful, the food fell straight out of Tiny Giraffe's mouth. She tried to stuff another forkful of fruit gums, but once again the food fell out. There just wasn't enough room left in her belly. "This is not fair," declared Tiny Giraffe, and stormed off into the forest. Tiny Giraffe never finished eating the front door made from fruit gums, and Henry remained trapped in the witch cage. Ever Tiny Giraffe stepped and approached the house made from chocolate. "I'll eat this whole house," said even tinier Giraffe. "Just you watch." Even tinier Giraffe pulled off a corner of the front door of the house made from the chocolates. He gulped it down smiling and went back for more and more and more. Suddenly, even tinier Giraffe stopped eating and started dancing. While he danced, he sang at the top of his lungs, "Chocolate! What's meat all the chocolate? It looks as though the chocolates are making you hyperactive," laughed the witch. "Oh no, they're not," cried an even tinier Giraffe. "I'm always this excited." With that he walked into the tree. Bonk! Even tinier Giraffe banged his head and fell backward onto his bottom. He passed out exhausted. Even tinier Giraffe never finished eating the front door made from chocolates, and Han remained trapped in the witch cage. "That is it," said the witch. "I win. I get to keep Han." "Not so fast," said Juan. "There is still one front door to go. The front door of the house made from lettuce, and I haven't had a tour yet." "I don't have to give you a tour," laughed the witch. "My game, my rules." The woodcutter voice carried through the forest. "I think you should give him change. It's only fair." "Fine," said the witch. "But you saw what happened to the giraffe? He won't last long." "I'll be right back," said Juan. "What?" said the witch. "Where's your sense of impatience? I thought you want hand back." Juan ignored the witch and gathered a hefty pile of sticks. He came back to the clearing and started a small campfire. Careful, he broke off a piece of the door of the house made from lettuce and tossed it over the fire. Once it had cooked in the cooler just a little, he took a bite. He quickly devoured the whole piece. Juan sat down and knelt below. "You failed," quacked the witch. "You were supposed to eat the whole door." "I haven't finished," explained Juan. "I'm just waiting for my food to go down." When Juan's foot had digested, he broke off another piece of the door made from lettuce. Once more, he tossed his food over the fire and waited for it to cool just a little. He ate it at a leisure pace than waiting for it to digest. Eventually, after several eating, Juan was down to the final piece of the door made from lettuce. Careful, he tossed it and allowed it cool just a little. He finished his final course. Juan had eaten the entire front door of the house made from lettuce. The witch stamped her angrily. "You must have tricky meat," he said. "I don't reward cheating." I don't think so," said a voice. It was the woodcutter. He walked back into the clearing carrying his eggs. This little boy won fair and square.